Hello, everyone. It's Dave coming to you from my new home office slash studio. It's amazing how things can change so quickly. For the last few months, I've been scheduled to preach this Sunday from our Meals with Jesus series and preach about this parable that Jesus tells in Luke 15, and basically how Jesus gives the advice of how you should throw a big party and get everyone that you know in together in this party and sit really close together and share food and invite particularly people who are sick and bring them in. And it just seems that that sort of advice is not very helpful in the current situation that we're in. So sorry, Jesus, I'm not going to be passing on that bit of teaching from yours. Maybe we should talk about how Jesus went out in the desert for 40 days by himself. That would probably be a more appropriate sermon. But yeah, things have changed and things have changed very quickly. And I don't know how you're doing, but I'm struggling a little bit with getting my head around these changes, particularly as our travel plans and our life plans have not only seemed to be canceled, but also kind of in limbo. We don't quite know what's going on. And so in this time, I just wanted to share a little bit from Psalm 1. And here's what it says. It says, "Happy are those who do not follow the advice of the wicked, or take the path that sinners tread, or sit in the seat of scoffers. But their delight is in the law of the Lord, and on this law they meditate day and night. They are like trees planted by streams of water, which yield their fruit in its season. Their and their leaves do not wither, and in all they do they prosper, or in all they do they thrive." What I really want to just pick up from that is that idea of um, these people delight in the law of the Lord and they meditate on it day and night. They have this rhythm of daily and nightly meditating on the law. And I want to just encourage you, as other people have been putting out advice, to keep a rhythm of life during this time. Some people are saying keep as much as possible the same routines that you can, and I know I'll be trying to do that with some of my stuff. I'll still be getting up at 6:15 and exercising every morning for half an hour. Not because I have to, but because I know that that rhythm of life is actually really good for me. I'll still be keeping up my meditation and Bible reading practices, um, and so still try to keep those rhythms that sustain you, that even though things have changed, some things have stayed the same. And the things that are good for you in the normal times will still be good for you in these times as well. But also, I encourage you maybe enter into some new rhythms. With our family, we've been working on a new set of rhythms and schedules that we'll have. Angie and I are thinking about some kind of new prayer rhythms that we can have during this time. So, this is also an opportunity to maybe do things a little bit differently and maybe put in some of those things that you wanted to do when you were really busy going to work or whatever, um, that you can do those things. So I encourage you that this next 4 weeks to set up a rhythm of life, um, that daily and nightly, just this rhythm of things you do. And as this verse says, it's like being life is like being a tree planted, and trees don't just grow up quickly and then die and then they go away. It's just over time they slowly grow because they have this nourishment from the sun, from the soil, from water, and just slowly these elements help them to grow. And I encourage you to find those elements that daily and nightly that you can do, that in time you can grow and produce great fruit. If you want some advice or some tips or some ideas about that, you can talk to me. You can talk to other people. It'd be great to just get some maybe new, fresh ideas on things that you could get into in this season. Stay safe, guys. Stay sane, and we'll talk to you again.